Have a good day, first years. Welcome to your grammar class. Today we are going to continue the explanation of future tense. If you remember, we have completed all the in the previous class we have completed past tense, present tense. Now we have to start the future tense. Now in this future tense, simple future, the same are there 4 categories: simple future, future continuous, and then future perfect and future perfect continuous tense. Now here in simple future, it expresses the futurity. Futurity means exactly like immediate future. I'll teach grammar immediately. Now I'm going to do this one. Immediate future. Here you can say the format of the framing of sentence needs shall or will and plus the base verb. Base verb means main verb. I will go, I will teach, I shall write. This immediate, first either pronoun, name or whatever it may be, then next is the shall or will plus the base form of the verb. Base form here the main form of the verb. Now we'll go for this example, like they will stay here for 3 weeks. Here you can go for they is the subject, like where we are using the person or those who are doing the action. Then will is the for the simple future. To show the simple future we are adding either shall or will. It's up to us according to the requirement of the sentence. And then this is added as the base form of the verb. They will stay here for 3 weeks. It doesn't mean they already here. They will come and they will stay here for how many weeks? For 3 weeks. Just if suppose you are getting any difficulty in understanding the sentence, or you can say the tense. If the tense is making you tensed, immediately translate the sentence into your mother tongue. You can understand what does it mean by this particular sentence and what is the meaning of future, simple future tense. Immediately. I'll come tomorrow. I'll come. That means it's like a promise from my side. I'll come tomorrow. So here immediately, I'm not talking about the next month. I'm not talking about the next week. I'm simply talking about tomorrow. So here it means it is simple future where I'm not actually doing a long promise. I'm just promising only for the tomorrow. And here will shows the conformity. Promise like I will do this, I will come, I will write. That shows your conformity and the promise. Whereas shall can be going for the suggestions or the proposal. Shall I come in? Shall I come in means if you feel like that, if you allow me, so I shall come. I shall do that. I shall do that means this is not a promise. In a dilemmatic way you are giving the answer. You are not sure about your visit or your coming on a particular place. So you are very not sure. That's why you are saying I shall try my level best. That means you will be going to try, but you are not sure about yourself. That's why you are saying I shall. Okay. So here will is conformity, shall shows the suggestion or the proposal. And there are negative forms of the shall as well as will. Like we shall not and will not. For this shall not we have a contracted form known as shan't. Whereas for the will not we have a contracted form known as the won't. I won't stay there. That means I will not stay there. I shan't be coming. I shall not be coming. So here if you are getting shan't or won't, you should get an idea that this is a negative form of the shall and will, shall not and or you can say contracted forms of the shall not and will not. Now, so here is that we can make any more sentences, they will stay like as I said just now. So many sentences are there which normally we use in the future tense. So we have to understand that in immediate future if we are using, that is the simple future tense. We will do some practice over here. First let me complete the explanation of future continuous tense. As in the continuous tense, we get an idea that we have to plus ing form. Ing form is known as the gerund forms. So we know very well that during the continuous forms we have to put ing to show the continuity of the work done. Here, like what is the future continuous? Because you may say that in past continuous we have something which had been continuously doing in the time of the past. I was going, I was writing, something we have done like that. And in present continuous, I am going, I am writing, like this. And now for this future continuous, how will be showing that? Future continuous means something will be happening at a point of time in future. At a point of time in future, something will be going to happen, not now. It may happen, it can happen in the future. Like we will be spending, example is this one, we will be spending our holidays in Shimla this summer. Here we will be, added be here for the continuous tense. Be plus full form of the, you can say base form of the verb plus ing. Base verb plus ing. That is your gerund, or you can say the ing form as the for the continuous tense. Okay, this is your future continuous where we have to take the base verb plus ing. Now here is that we will be spending our holidays in Shimla this summer. Coming up summer we are talking. Okay, this summer. Now, okay, this is going to be the end of your year. So you are saying like this summer. Yeah, hope so. Or we can create one more sentence like we will be getting rid of corona this summer. Yeah, keep your fingers crossed. Hope for the best. So we will be getting rid. Rid means to get, eradicate, removed out. We will be getting rid of corona this summer. So that is our simple future continuous tense. We'll be like thinking in such a way. And always remember that in future continuous, when we use will be plus we have to use the ing format of the verb. Then only it will give a sensible sentence and it will show us the, this is one of the future continuous tense. But remember it out, it will show you the something will be happening in the future at a point of time. For this purpose only I said you, whenever you are getting these sentences, immediately try to translate in your own mother tongue so you can understand what is the meaning of this simple future and future continuous. What is the difference between that? Because both of them are going to happen. Okay, it not had happened, it may happen. So how it may happen? Immediately and at a particular time. It may continuously happen. So now we have to fill up these blanks here. Telangana dash become a developed state in 2 years. It is like we are sure about that. We are sure in future it may happen. So here we will have to use the will become, form of become as it is. You have to change this according to the requirement. But here in the future tense there is no need to change because the verb would remain as it is. Only we have to add the proper helping verbs or linking verbs. dash you have to keep the solve form here. All these problems by tomorrow, asking today. So what would be the question? Will you solve all these problems by tomorrow? Will you solve all these problems by tomorrow? It is like a question. Okay, so these are in the simple future tense. You are asking in future, will you do this? Will you solve this? Telangana will become a developed state in 2 years. Obviously, we'll have you can say a vision like that. So this is the simple future we are thinking. We are not saying that at a particular point of time, by February, within 2 years, by February, by 1st January, we are not saying that one particular point of time. That's why we are using the simple future tense here. Tomorrow dash watch our favorite movie in theatre. So tomorrow at a particular point of time, because in the theatre means you have to go on a particular time. So tomorrow what we will be doing, that we have to write down. So what tomorrow we will be. Now here watch could get changed into watching. Tomorrow we will be watching our favorite movie in theatre. Dash we sit here. You have to take the correct form of sit and then question. When we read this type of question, we get an idea that it is not a conformity. It is like asking someone, like proposing someone, or proposing or the suggestion, giving a proposal. Shall we sit here? Okay. So in that way we have to use shall here. We could not say conform, because here it is not about your own self. You are asking the other person also. So other person's consent is required. Shall we sit here? Okay. It means we are taking the other person's you can say consent or advice, and then we are deciding to sit there. So shall we sit here? Okay. This is also in the simple future. Now next is I dash meeting. Okay, it could be meet, the verb, school friends next week. So here we have to go for I shall be, also it can come up, I will be. We can go for shall be. I shall be meeting school friends next week. It is about next week. In future, on a particular period of time or a particular point of time. That means not now I am telling you, I am telling you that I will be or I shall be meeting my friends next week, school friends. Okay. Next is she spent time in library at this hour tomorrow. Again we are getting a particular point of time, hour, at this hour, tomorrow at this hour. Okay. So she will be or shall be. She will be spending time in library at this hour tomorrow. I wash my car on Sunday this week. Again in the future tense, he is particularly talking about a point of time, that is Sunday, in coming up week on Sunday. This is a particular point of time. Here also we have taken a point of time, and this is also a point of time. So what we have to write down? I will be washing my car on Sunday this week. Now next is he dash not dash go to the fort. He about saying about some person who they think not do that. So what we have to write down? He will not or shall not go as it is, because when we are using simple future tense, the base form of the verb would be as it is, either simple future in a negative or a positive format. We have to use the base form in a as it is way. He will not go to the fort or he shall not go to the fort. If we don't have these not being not written, or only they have made this not also in the bracket, so we'll go for he won't go to the fort. Okay, instead of will not, we'll make it clear by writing won't only. Now next is they dash not dash start the road work tomorrow. So you are sure about that this person's will never do this work. Okay, so surety, conformity. They will not, again we have to go for the base form of the verb, that is start. They will not start the road work tomorrow. Dash I dash join the game. It's, don't you think that it's like a suggestion or a proposal? It is not about confirmation, it is about a suggestion. So here we can go for shall I join, could become as it is. Shall I join the game? Shall I join the game? You are asking like a suggestion. It's not about a permission over there, it's like a suggestion with the other person. Shall I join the game? Now here, when we are writing the future tense, always I said while teaching present tense and past tense as well, that whenever we are writing all these, we are filling up the blank required according to the required sentence. We would have to read the whole sentence first. Remember this, in the simple future tense there is no change in the main verb, only you have to add the will or shall plus base verb, that is the main form of the verb. But remember it out, only the definition of the simple future. Simple future is that which express simple futurity. Now what will be happen, what will happen, not happening at this particular time. So remember these, or you can say by heart the definitions of the tenses, like what is simple future and future continuous. Something will be happening at a point of time in future. Point of time is necessary, and happening means continuity. Whereas for the simple future only we have to bother immediate future. As I said, first sentence, Telangana will become a developed state in 2 years. As I said, we are not making particular point of time. We are saying such simple, you can say just our guess. This is our guess that it may happen, may not happen, don't know. That's why we are not fixing any particular year, month, particular year also we are not saying. In 2 years, don't know which 2 years. Okay. So here we are talking about simple future. Telangana will become a developed state in 2 years. In which 2 years we are not sure about that. Will you solve all these problems by tomorrow? Asking the simple future question like, will you solve these problems, all these problems by tomorrow, or you need some time, like that. So you have to understand the sentence first, then we have to fill up the blanks. In the future tenses, we normally don't get confusion into the verb forms. The verb forms only get a slight change, not like in the present tense we have the most like a tricky one, especially for the perfect have, has to be used, and in the simple present one extra s or es to be added to the singular third person. but for the future tense no need to add anything extra to the first, second and third person. We will have the same for all, first, second and third person. There is no change in the auxiliary verbs and the main verbs. They will continue to be as it is. So in the next class we will go ahead with the future perfect continuous and future perfect tense. With the practice of the both the tenses. I hope you have understood well. Read the material in the study material as well as in the reader. In the reader, detailed description being given, some blanks are also there. It's the same blanks and more blanks are being repeated in your study material. While teaching it to you, I am selecting the material from both the sides. So you just have to maintain a grammar notes where you can write down these definitions, and if you write down once, it can be remembered by you for a long time. So I hope for the best that you have can understand and you can try your level best for getting the practice done. So in the next class we'll meet with the explanation of the other two tenses of the future, or other two categories of the future tense. By the time, take care, have a nice day.